everyone, this is Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you a video using 5 different items. The first item that I am going to use is this watercolor paper, and it's a bit thicker, so this should hold up a lot more water. That's an Acrylograph pen in a metallic color. That's like a pink metallic. This is an Artist Loft pencil on white, and this is black washi tape. And this I actually cut out of a magazine, but it is just the fireworks of where I live by a local artist. And this is my small watercolor set that I received as a gift. I think it's Amy Tangerine. And so these are the 5 items that I want to use to create this spread. I saw this on a bunch of YouTube channels where people would take 5 items from their inventory and would challenge themselves to use it in just a spread. And so I thought that was going to be really cool to do, and so I decided to do this for my spread. And as you can see, I am using this watercolor pen, and I guess it's a pen, but it's got like a tube where you can fill up with water, and it goes on to that brush. And I am taking that washi tape and I'm going to create like a square, so that way I can just watercolor freely, and then it has like a clean, crisp edge when I peel the tape up. And so you'll see that later on in the video. But back to what I was saying about the spread that I'm going to want to do is I'm deciding to use this spread to be for 4th of July or Independence Day, because that's what that picture reminded me of just like a 4th of July painting. And so I'm going to use these colors, black and brown, to start off doing like the background sky. And I am no means a watercolor artist, I guess. I don't paint normally, so if you kind of see wrong techniques, I apologize, but I'm doing what works for me. Right now I'm adding purple and blue to get some of that purpley blue sky color for the background. And after a while, I realized this was going to take quite a while with just doing this brush back and forth. So you're going to see I'm going to take out that yellow sponge that's in the container and use that to just spread the water and move the colors around. And I really liked this effect a lot. Again, I'm not sure if I'm using, I guess, the sponge correctly, but I am just using it the way that I feel worked for me. And I'm really liking that purple and blue color, so I'm going to use a lot more of that to do in the background. So this color paper really does hold up well. It did buckle a little bit because of the amount of water that I did use, but I just kind of let it dry, and I'm not going to use this paper in my journal right away. This is just going to be used for another time. So for my Independence Day spread that I'm going to use. So I'm just getting it in the right color shades, and I'm really pulling from the colors from the picture. That's why you kind of see some green in there, but I'm just mixing it all up. And what I'm attempting to do right here is creating like shadows, or like I tried to do like building outlines, but it didn't turn out the way that I wanted to. So I just ended up making this like just darker like shadow effect. So that's what you see there. So when I am finishing up these last few parts, my aim is to make it dark enough to where I can use that white Artist Loft pencil to do stars in the background. So I decided to go ahead and bring in some black paint of the watercolor paint and try to get the edges, and that's where I'm hoping that that white color pencil will pop up with, because I noticed that unless it's dark enough, that the white color won't show up as well. So you'll see a little later when I use it that it doesn't show up quite as vibrant as I wanted to. But I'm just doing the edges. And then once that is done, I just took it out of my packet, and then I'm going to pull up the tape. Oh no, right now I'm cutting first, and then I'm going to pull up the tape. And really I just cut it just because it was just easier for me to gauge if this paper was going to fit in my journal. So you'll see me kind of gauging the paper width and height and how that fits into the journal. So there's me just pulling up the tape, and then I'm just going to take out my journal that I'm doing daily journaling in. And so I figured that that one would be a good shape or a good size, so that's why I'm cutting it where it's at. And yeah. Next, I am putting the picture and trying to visualize where I want to place it. You can see I'm trying different ways, but as I am gluing the back of this paper, I kind of changed my mind again where I wanted it. So I decided to put it in the left side, and then use the black washi to do like an outline. So like I said, this challenge I saw a lot on YouTube, and I thought it was really cool. I'm not really sure like exactly what the rules are. I mean, you saw me pull out that watercolor set, and I really tried just to use the watercolor portions of it, not like the pencil or the pen within it. But I kind of figured like the whole watercolor set would count as one item, and you know, and then everything else I tried to keep like one item, like the tape and the picture and the two writing utensils. So I'm sorry this is out of frame, but I fix it here in a minute. But here I am trying to do that color pencil over the black washi, and found out it wasn't showing up there, nor was it showing up on the paper. So I did it in that little section that, as you can see, and it kind of shows up. I'm actually a Crayola color pencil person. Artist Loft I'm not really a big fan of, because I feel like it just doesn't work for me. But this is just what I had on hand, and so I'm using it here, and I'm just trying to add, you know, little stars here and there. This next thing I'm pulling out is kind of like mini calendars that I got off of Amazon, and it's like every day of the year, and I'm just peeling off July 4th, and I'm sticking it in that corner. And so when July 4th comes around, I will have this all ready to go. That Archer and Olive Acrylograph pen is really pretty when you see it in person. It is a metallic shine to it, and it's like this hot, vibrant magenta. So I'm using that to tie into those hot pink fireworks that you see in the picture. And I'm just writing out Independence Day on the bottom. And so this is my finished page, and those are all the items that I did use. I think I did a pretty good job with what I had, but I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in another one.